EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the James Madison Dukes offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Leaves it with the batter. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Fires to the big fella. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And the Dukes are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
Now on the option. Now the toss. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
That's a really nice play on 2nd down. I love the quarterback's read. I love that he kept it. Good offensive coordinators across college football, they have no problem repeating the same play over and over again if it's successful.
He'll keep it himself. There he goes. Really nice job to confirm. They've got it at the 33.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got
nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's French. Unloads to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. And after the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, this offense faces 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. The sure hands, it's Cobb. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Oh, the attempt is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw an interception.
Running free. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. The Duke, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run play action. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming.
Well, that was the only place the quarterback could go with the ball. Finding his back out of the backfield, just couldn't make enough guys miss, and now it's fourth down.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Might be calling a hot route. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Here comes the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And I think this offense is going to start to get a little frustrated. Back-to-back drives, they've had some success, but they find a way to shoot themselves in the foot. And right here, they don't protect their guy. And now, third and long situation, you know the pass rushers are coming. They know it's a pass. Got to be smart here with this play call.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Had nowhere to go with that one, had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Picked off. What a play to set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone.
Oh, he's got some space. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
Well, that's a great job working through his progression. The first guy he wanted to throw to wasn't open. He was able to kind of get through it. And lo and behold, there's a guy wide open. Nobody near him. It's a big play for the offense.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Hit as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. Splits the uprights right down the middle. The lead is 6 in the first. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Snags it quickly on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking to buy time. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Looking downfield, it's French. Got it in the middle, it's Helms. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got a man, it's Gary. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Caught near the sticks. It's Cobb. Bulldozes his way through. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Catch in the middle. It's Helms. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
That's caught. It's Cobb. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO fake. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind it.
Caught. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. And it's no good. He missed it. He missed an opportunity to cut this deficit in half, still down by 6.
Well, they knew coming into this game, touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
They go to the ground. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Barnett. Got his man on the right. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. And the Dukes line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. The Dukes will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. He'll pull it on the read. Turns it on in midfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Dukes are moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
The play action fake. Looking to scramble. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Wide out trying to get it in. Almost took it all the way there, but it's 8. Gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Going for the goal line. And he will take it in. Touchdown, James Madison. Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Texas A&M rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting days of Johnny Football and Mike Evans. Gig 'em Aggies indeed. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll try to power their way ahead. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Starting to feel a little pressure. He'll pull it down and run. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Using the quick game. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. They'll leave it with him. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Got it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Dukes! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And he's coming out of the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Got him downfield. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Gain of 19 on the play. That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. It's Cobb. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Rushes on him. Trying to make magic with his feet. And tackled there by the defense. And the Eagles headed quickly to the line. Defense showing blitz here. Back to pass on second down. With the catch, it's Helms. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. To the air on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to throw, it's French. It's complete to the right. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Plucks it out of the air. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
The Eagles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking downfield on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
Number 87.
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
And he makes the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Set to kick off.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Back to throw, it's Barnett. Quickly complete. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Nice move there. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though.
Turning it on! Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Fires to the big fella. Inside the 25. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Running it to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's French. Snagged in the middle, it's Dallas. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Alston. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Dukes in a good spot here with second and short. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Finds his target down the middle.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Caught close to the marker. It's Alston. They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a first down. To the air, it's Barnett. On target. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down. The give on the counter. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Dukes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Motion from the wideout. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to adjust the pattern. Going to sling it on second down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And this one splits the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, we don't get a ton of top 5 matchups, so let's check out how today's Rumble played out. Oregon pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, vidi, vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Ducks did. A top 5 clash and a thoroughly impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back.
Breaks into the open. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Nice move to keep running. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The give on the option. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
To throw, it's Barnett. Throws to the tight end. Touchdown, James Madison. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, there's being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Coming out with it, it's Ware. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to scramble. There he goes. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Cobb. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
And on the heels of that last big play now, you'd love to keep the momentum going and score quick. How about staying aggressive? Try to throw this thing into the end zone. You need to get the ball back, and you need to save as much time as you can.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Dallas. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to pop the draw. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's French. Caught over the middle. It's Dallas. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
I think a lot of people wonder why you don't throw more slant routes. It's just nowadays wide receivers are so big, so thick. You throw it to them, the DBs can't go through their bodies to get them, and most of the time you get positive yards like you do right here.
Got it, looking for a 1st. Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Pocket breaking down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. On the move, he fires. Makes the grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass and catch.
And I got to be ready mentally and physically. Mentally, I got to know exactly where the sticks are. 4th and 2, can't dilly-dally around. Got to run physical, got to break tackles, got to go through people, whatever I need to do to get that 2 yards. Nice job running the football.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to throw, it's French. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles! Fired in from the red zone for the score. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching.
And the quarterback is sacked. Big play by the defense that is probably going to be wiped out by that penalty flag. I think they jumped offside.
Number 81, set to advance on the football.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Duke have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. At the 45 on his way. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Dukes! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out? French. Got the quick pass. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the 4th quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Going to look downfield again. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over, like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few first downs and make something positive happen.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Bunch formation for these receivers. From the gun, the ground game. Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give to the back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. And the Dukes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He wants to change this route. After the run, now to throw. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it, first down and more. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Yeah, I like this offense keeping the foot on the gas. You got to lead by a couple scores, but keep the foot on the accelerator. Nice job. Another big play down the field for this offense.
What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The Dukes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Barnett. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll give it to the back. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we look at pretty good.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The give from the gun. Fights off the defender. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Second down, he'll throw it. Pulls it in, it's Cobb. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Cobb. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play.
Timeout, Georgia Southern.
And here comes the offense on second down.
Get set, get set.
Looking to throw, it's French. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down.
Timeout, Georgia Southern.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Wants to fire on second down. He's not afraid to go deep. And the pass is incomplete. Looking for a little salve for the wound, but the ball game